guys, welcome back. Today I'm by myself. It's the first time in a while I've had to record a video the day that they're supposed to come out, and it's also the first time in a while that I've done a video by myself, it seems like, anyways. But today I'm going to be opening a Primal Kyogre collection box. This is something we found at Walmart in the clearance area. For our Walmart, Pokemon stuff is all by the checkout. There's really no other spot for it. And there's never really much in there. So I was kind of surprised to see that they had any of the older things that, you know, that Walmart has sold in the past from old sets, like lying around in the back that they could pull out. But it's nice to find stuff like this because it gets expensive to try to buy online if you really want to open something from a set that's not printed anymore. Like these. So this has 1 Furious Fist, 2 Primal Clash, and 1 Phantom Forces. I'm not going to take the promo out because I'm going to leave that for Nikki, because it's going to get jacked up if I do it. Alright, we've also got this little Kyogre statue man. It's kind of strange looking. I've never seen the primal forms, so that's maybe why I think it looks weird. It's like kind of see-through. Ooh. And I'm going to start with a Primal Clash because it's what's on top. The setup is kind of wonky today. Ooh. Wow, these are super, super fragile pack wrappers. And the color of the code card doesn't mean anything for X and Y packs. And once again, I don't know if I can do Guess the Energy game at all. It just has 10 cards, so I'm going to assume no. Alright, but when we get to the reverse holo, we'll know to save the rare for last. So first off, we've got Dynamo, Weedle. Oh, I'm so rude. I hope you guys have been having a wonderful week. Thank God it's Friday. I know the first week back at school, back at work, is always rough after a break. Ooh, very nice Torchic. We don't have that. Special Energy. And it gets really weird on trying to know what day it is. My daughter thought yesterday was Wednesday, but Wednesday she thought it was Thursday. And she was just all kinds of backwards, and it was very funny. Alright. Hey, Ludicolo. I love these full arts that aren't the textured, you know, holographic full arts that we have now. I think they should make more of these. I absolutely love them. And the Torchic one, that's so adorable. Torchic is probably my second favorite fire starter because of the anime, really. I'm not ranking favorite start usually when I say favorite starter other than Bulbasaur, it's because I've seen the anime recently and I love their little personalities. Because I've never used a Torchic, so I can't tell you if it's like super effective in battle against certain people. So it looks like there was 2 or something. Let me see. That's not a rare. Okay, 3 to the front, and then the rare will be at the very end, hopefully. Anyways, I'm getting off on tangents. So we've got Boulder, Handscope, Crocodile, Fletchling, Carablast, Muna, Goomy, Oops, Litleo, Chansey, and a non-holo Musharna, and that was from Phantom Forces. We don't have a whole lot on most of these X and Y sets because we started collecting last year when Sun and Moon was in full force. So, well, Sun and Moon's been going on since what, 2016? Late 2016 was when it started. The card sets, anyways. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, a nice Bunnelby full art. Nidorina, Silent Lab, Tangela, Trico. Trico's my favorite starter from this region because grass type. And we actually just started the anime for Hoenn, not XY, because this is XY set and that's Kalos, but Trico's not. You get it. Trico's Hoenn. This is the first time I'm seeing the Hoenn anime too, so I'm liking it so far. And I realized in the middle of watching it that X and Y is totally a Hoenn ripoff. 100%. Ash is traveling with a brother and sister pair. One is a Pokemon trainer. One can't wait to be a trainer. They have, you know, bicker arguments and shit. And they had the Pokemon contests in Hoenn. They had the showcases in Kalos, and his female traveling partner always wants to, you know, go and participate in those. And then they did the Fun House, Trick House, or whatever in Hoenn, and they did the Gadget Festival in Kalos. Anyways, it's a ripoff. But I still love Kalos. It got me back into Pokemon to begin with, so I stan the XY series. Ooh, and a Ninetales, non-holo. The pull rates for the X and Y sets, that was Primal Clash as well, just in my experience, have been much lower than Sun and Moon. We have not pulled nearly as many special cards per X amount of packs that we've opened. And I can say that with utmost certainty. And you can still find the booster boxes of these sets for pretty cheap, like Roaring Skies, Primal Clash, all of them you can probably get for under $100, which is insane because some of the Sun and Moon ones are already over $100. All right, we've got Pancham, and this is Furious Fists, Fighting Stadium, Full Heal, Minun, Mindfu, Shelmet, Scorpy, Trapinch, Gothita, a Mega Lucario EX! Look at pull! Look at his face. He's so fierce. Wow. That's awesome. I don't think we have this card. So, oh, Nikki's not here. Just leave it. So sad. No, come to me, sleeve. Alright. Very, very nice. So, before I sign off, I know this is a very short video, I wanted to talk to you guys about something very quickly. As we all know, the current state of the happenings in the world, there have been wildfires burning in Australia for 4 months. And as far as I have read, 24 people have been arrested for intentionally starting fires. Another 83 have been arrested for not following the fire guidelines during the drought. So you're equally as guilty if you don't follow the rules on purpose and something like that happens. Over 500 million animals have died. The smoke that is being put out into the air is bad for the ecosystem. It's bad for the ozone layer. I mean, I am not good at science, so I can't say if that's the exact thing it's bad for, but it's bad for the environment. The glaciers in New Zealand are starting to turn black from all the smoke. 4 months is a long time for most of your continent to be on fire. So I have been trying to encourage people to donate, and I was going to do like a charity live stream. My last one didn't go so well, so I'm a little discouraged about that. But I did want to try to do a sale. I made some custom cards for the giveaway that I did recently, my 1,500 follower giveaway, and I posted them on my Instagram story, and my inbox kind of blew up quick, which I'm not used to getting a lot of messages from anybody other than people that I talk to regularly. So when I had like 50 people messaging me about these cards, like, how much are they? How do you make them? Can I buy them? And I'm like, I didn't make them to sell. I just made them to give to people that won the giveaway. But I've made 3 so far, and I'm working on a 4th and a 5th. But I've decided for the next 72 hours, and I said 72 hours yesterday on Instagram, but I'm going to start it today because I'm announcing it in a video. The next 72 hours, I'm going to be selling these cards. 80% of the proceeds is going to be donated to Wires, and their profile information is tagged in the highlight on my Instagram story. It's a great charity that does work to aid the wildlife in Australia that have been affected. Like I said, over 500 million animals have perished. That is not fucking fair, you guys. These animals are completely innocent. Australia is set off all the way by itself. These animals are not like the animals in Europe or America. I'm not saying they're more important or more special, but we cannot allow, us as a species, humans, cannot allow these species to go extinct because some assholes set fires. So anything you can do to help is so appreciated. I have made some cards. These are going to be $20 each. I'm also working on an Eevee, and I'm kind of like messing around with some others that I don't want to say yet because I don't know if I'm gonna end up liking the design. These are going to be $20 each, and if you want a custom, meaning you can change the Pokemon, but it's not going to be something that's like super duper detailed, hand drawn by me or anything. Like this was the only one I 100% hand drew, and it took me 14 hours to try to do on a touchpad of a laptop, to do the whole thing with, I'm not good at computers, so, you know. But $20 for these. If you want to personalize them or anything, it's going to be $35 for me to make any changes. If you want the color scheme changed, if you want your name added, if you want a different move, if you want it to go to a different type, that's fine. But like I said, 80% of the proceeds are going to go to Wires Wildlife Fund. I will put some information here in the video about them. And the reason that 100% is not going is these aren't necessarily cheap to make, and shipping isn't cheap. So that other 20% is going to go to supplies. I have to get acetone to strip the paint off the cards. I have to get more ink for the printer. I have to get transparency paper. I have to get hollow overlay, and then shipping materials, shipping cost. And I know that quite a few people that have already messaged me are international, and international shipping is expensive, and I want to make sure that these are tracked so people know that they're actually going out and I don't get accused of not sending them out or anything like that. So it's just to be safe. And 20% is the number that I came up with based on the interest that I have right now in the cards. So if I can donate more, I will. But I hope you guys will consider, it's for a great cause. These are going to ship not next week, but the week after, because I'll be in Dallas next weekend for the Pokemon Regional Championship. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. The links to my other social medias are in the link in the description below, my Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. I stream on Twitch Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to whenever it suits me. And that's just about it. I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful week. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.